Seeds. Now, not all varieties produce seeds. For instance, the banana you get in the shops doesn't produce seeds. It'd be dreadful, you know, if you ate into it and crunched your way into those seeds.
Are these the seeds
They're
here?
the seeds. They're like small pebbles.
Well, no, if you crunch into that, you'll have any teeth left, won't you? I mean, so where are the bananas that these come from, then?
Well, there are special varieties. There are about 5 or 6 varieties that produce seeds.
So where would I go to find a...
You can get them from a garden centre. If your garden centre hasn't got them, they can order them for you. It takes about a week to get them.
Are they expensive?
They're about £1.50 for 4 seeds.
Well, that's not bad. You can get 4 trees out of that. So once you've brought your banana seeds from the garden centre, what do you do then?
Well, the key, the trick, is to soak them in water for 24 hours, because then the seed can take up water and it starts to grow at that stage. Now, once you've soaked them for 24 hours, you take the seeds. It's just like Blue Peter. I happen to have a pot ready in front of me with moist soil in it. And
That's ordinary potting compost,
ordinary potting compost.
And what size pot are you putting them in?
It's a 4-inch pot.
Right.
Then you have moist soil, you top up with a bit more soil. Can you see that?
Yep, just cover that over lightly.
Cover it over lightly, about an inch of soil. Then you put a bit more water on. So that's nice and moist. And then, this is the other trick, you cover it with a polythene bag.
There we are.
Now that keeps the moisture in. And then, oops, put an elastic band around.
And then where do you store that now?
I usually put mine in an airing cupboard. They don't need light at this stage, they just need warmth. And it takes about 7 to 14 days before any of the seeds start to germinate.
You don't have to water that again at this stage?
Don't have, because you put the polythene bag over, the moisture's kept in, and the seeds would just germinate without any more attention.
How long do you have to leave it in the airing cupboard?
I reckon that, well, you ought to inspect them every few days. I take about I start looking after the 2nd day. But this one here, I've got in front of me.
Can you see this one? Look at this, there's a shoot on this one, a couple of inches long. Can you see it if I tilt that so you can see through the cellophane there?
Now that's taken a fortnight to germinate, to get to that stage.
In just 2 weeks, good Lord.
Yeah. Now, they may germinate at different times, so what I do is bring it into the light at that stage and cut a small hole through. Oops.
That's it.
I can cut a hole through.
There we are.
And just let that plant grow through, and the others will still continue to germinate on a warm and sunny windowsill.
So as soon as the others start to come up, you take the plastic bag off?
As soon as the others have got up to about that height, you can take the plastic bag off.
And then presumably you have to separate them out?
Yeah, because this one, in fact, I only put 2 seeds in, and they've both grown up. They're about 4 weeks old, those. And then all you do is, I better do it over here, in fact. Gently separate the plants, and then I'd pop those into a 4-inch pot like that.
Into one of these.
Yeah.
That goes in. Compost first, and then your plant.
Then the plant, more compost, and then water.
And you say leave it in a bright place.
In a sunny position. I like kitchens because they're slightly humid and warm.
Or bathrooms, maybe?
A bathroom or a sitting room.
And about repotting, because they seem to grow at an incredible rate.
That's
I mean, how old is
2
this
months
one?
old.
That's just 8 weeks.
Yeah,
Look
8
at
weeks
it
old.
there.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yes. And how long before you'd have to repot that to a bigger plant?
Well, and that's why your plants suffer, because it hasn't been potted up.
Let's put mine by that. Now, I wonder what I should call mine if they need names. Now, I mean, how old do you think that one is?
That's
quite
about,
thick
about a year
trunk,
old. But had it been potted up, if you pot them up every 6 months, I mean, they're gross feeders, these. You have to sort of pot them up and keep feeding them.
As soon as I get home, I will repot that one. And what about the feeding and the watering?
Well, keep it moist, keep it a sunny position, warm position, keep it moist, pot it up every 6 months and feed it during the summer.
And talk to it.
You must talk to it.
Right, I'm going to have a very quick little look now at what I showed you a bit earlier on. It is in fact called a resurrection plant. You can plant it in water here, and you can plant it in soil also, but look what it turns out to in the end. And we have got one of those to give away, including banana seeds here. But we can't just give them away, we've got a question, haven't we?
We've got a tricky question, Sarah.
All right, if you'd like to win those, listen carefully to this tricky question.
What is the name of the banana family? What is the name of the banana family?
Can I give a bit of a clue? Because it's quite tricky. It is a Latin name. A Latin name. Put your answer on a postcard, please, to Going Live, BBC Television, London, W12 8QT. Now, you're coming back in a few weeks, aren't you?
A few weeks, and I've got a surprise for you in a few weeks' time.
A bit of a surprise.
A bit of a
Is it something that
surprise.
you can eat, maybe?
It's something you can
a plant
eat.
that you can eat.
It's
Brilliant.
something
Well, in
you
that
can
case, I'll be looking forward to that. I shall take this home and repot it. Richard, thank you for today. But
Thank you,
don't go
Sarah.
away,
Lovely.
will you? Because will you be on the video vote a bit later on?
I'm looking forward to it, yes. Yes, please.
Brilliant. Thanks very much for the moment.
Thank
Well,
you.
if you thought this was a joke, wait till you hear these. More jokes. This is about a third lot of jokes we've had this morning. I think it's going to be beautiful, hasn't it?
What do you get if you cross a skunk and a boomerang?
I don't know. What do you get if you cross a skunk with a boomerang?
A terrible smell you can't get rid of.
How do you cut a brontosaurus in half?
I don't know. How do you cut a brontosaurus in half?
With a dinosaur.
Why did the chicken cross the road and then violently swing backwards? I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road and then violently swing backwards? He got his braces caught on the lamppost.
Soapbox time. Masses of letters once again. You remember we've been having a look at whether you can choose or can't choose the subjects you want to do at school. And we have had some letters from fellas who've actually done the subjects that were traditionally known as girls' subjects. And Mark Tollis from Birmingham has written in, and he says, "I'm 16 years old and I am a male secretary. This position did not come easily. There was a lot of hard work, studying and perseverance involved, especially trying to withstand the criticism from the other students at school. I was the only boy ever to take shorthand and typing at my school, Kinghurst Comprehensive, which made me even more determined to succeed. I did get one added bonus, though. 25 girls in my class. At the moment, I'm at a secretarial college. Now there are 400 or so girls and just 5 boys. I wonder who is better off now, me or the other students that criticise me. I hope you read this letter out on Going Live, as I think it may be a good inspiration for other boys and girls. It will help them to do what they want to do and what they think will benefit them." And Mark Jansen of Bolton has written in as well. Thank you for your letter. He writes, "When I was at school, boys and girls could do each other's subjects, and as a result of this, I did domestic science, which helped me when I left school, as I went to college and continued in the catering trade. I passed my exams to become a chef. I think if domestic science was not available at school, I would not have gone to college to continue catering." Well, thank you very much indeed for your letter. On to sport now, and we've had a letter from Karen Glover, who's 15. She lives in Sutton Coldfield, and she writes, "Football has become my life, and if anybody tried to take it away from me, then they may as well cut off my arms and legs, as my life would be worthless. I've battled for 8 years to silence the critics who insist that it's the law that girls can't play football. Well, there is actually a Football Association rule that says clubs in membership with the association and players of such clubs may participate only in matches where all players and substitutes are of the same sex. So the FA doesn't, in fact, approve of mixed football, but there is a Women's Football Association and also Football League for women players." Yeah, it's not much compensation, really. On to rugby now, and Douglas Pether, who's 15, has written in, and he says, "Girls should be allowed to do football, but not at competitive level because of their lack of stamina. Sports like rugby are not really suitable for girls because it's too rough." Well, perhaps Douglas ought to have seen Vicky McCabe, who's in training.
She's a scrum half who's looking to improve her service.
Good.
That was a short clip from last Sunday's rugby special programme, and Vicky plays for Loughborough University. We asked her what she thought about it, and she told us, "It's a game that's been played by men for too long. There's no reason why women shouldn't play rugby and enjoy it, and size doesn't matter. I'm only 5'2" and 8.5 stone. And by the way, the Great Britain's women rugby team beat Holland. Holland won. Holland won? Don't know what that means. So they beat Holland last week, ignore the script, 14-0, because that's not important. The most important thing is that they actually won 14-0, so congratulations, well done. Right, on to this week's soapbox, and if you have something to say about cruelty to animals, watch this.
I think it's cruel to send animals up into space because I heard that they sent a dog up there and it never died just through tests. And now they've sent up monkeys and some other animals, and I don't think that should be allowed.
Oh, I think cruelty to animals is really awful, and experimenting on them to find out whether things work or not. I think that's bad because they're not asked to experiment on, so why do we do it?
That's this week's Soapbox. Would you like to make a point on cruelty to animals? The address is Going Live, BBC Television, London, W12 8QT. Don't forget to write Soapbox, Going Live, BBC Television, London, W12 8QT.
Gilly, I've got a little request. I wonder if you'd mind. It's sort of in your honour, really. Richard, our growing live expert, said that you have to name your plant, see? And this is going to be very beautiful.
Really?
It may not look too great, but no, it really is. And I want to know, may I call it Aveline?
Oh, yes.
Because I just think that is such a perfect name for a banana plant that's on the mend. Aveline, so is that all right?
Yes,
okay,
fine.
Aveline, you're now officially been given a name. Now, you are coming back to be on Going Live, or more specifically, Double Dare, aren't you?
Yes.
That's on Boxing Day.
Yes.
You looking forward to it?
I am.
Would you like to have an idea about a few tactics and things?
Tactics?
Because you're going to be playing against Little and Large. Jonathan's coming, isn't he?
Jonathan Morris, yes.
He plays Adrian. And he's going to be there, and Ruth Maddock and a few other people.
Wonderful.
So you can get very messy on Double Dare, as I'm sure you
Great.
know.
Well,
would you like to have a little look at it, the first part now, so that you can get a
Yeah.
few ideas of tactics?
Definitely.
Let's have a look at Double Dare Part 1. What's this?
And now, here's your Double Dare host, Peter Simon.
A very warm welcome to Double Dare, the only Saturday morning game show that dares you to go over the obstacle course to win those 8 great prizes. So we have got a round 1 starter team. And this particular round 1 starter is going to fatten you up. So we've put you in overalls, as you see, boiler suits here. And now what we want you to do is put 6 balloons inside the boiler suit. So, on your marks, get set, go! And we've got one over the far side. Audience are cheering them on. We've got 2. How many have we got here now? And another one. We need another one. How many have we got in here now? Have we done it? Have we got 6? Start doing it up. Fasten it up. Fasten it up. Once you've fastened it up, there's one slipped out. We've done it. We've got it. We've got it. Congratulations over this side. We did have all 6 balloons in the suit. Let's just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got control of the game. Let's play Double Dare. What a good job that was for round 1. What a good starter. Anyway, let's meet the 2 teams that are about to play Double Dare today, starting off with a team all the way from Torquay, calling themselves the Torbay Turkeys. Will you welcome them? We have Matthew Nichols and Vicky Bailey. Let's start off with Vicky Bailey first. Vicky, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I like to play pool, and I support Plymouth Argyle football team.
Are you good at pool?
Oh, average.
Yeah. And next to you is a young man called Matthew Nichols. How long have you known Vicky?
A couple of years.
Are you in the same class?
Yeah.
Are you good friends?
Well, reasonably.
Uh-huh. You don't go out with each other or anything like that?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. Now, what about your hobbies, Matthew?
I like all sports, especially football, support Torquay United.
Any other hobbies?
Well, I like going to see films, and I like all other sports.
Good. It's nice to meet you. Congratulations on making it to the show today, and good luck with Double Dare. We'll meet your opponents now, coming all the way from Twickenham, calling themselves a very strange name, the Twickenham Terrors. We have Thomas Swanson and Georgia Webber. Let's start with Thomas first. Thomas, any hobbies?
Well, I like most sports.
Most sports. Are you good at any one in particular?
Well, average at most things.
Yeah, sort of average sort of person, a bit like me. And next to you is a lovely young lady. This is Georgia Webber. Georgia, hobbies?
Tennis and skiing mainly.
Are you good at tennis?
Not bad.
Well, congratulations. Those are the 2 teams who are about to play Double Dare this morning. But now, let's look at the scoreboards. We see that the Twickenham Terrors get their 10 points, but more importantly, have control of the game. Here's your first question. Good luck to both teams. Let's play Double Dare. Who painted the Mona Lisa? 10 seconds. Or you can
Leonardo da Vinci.
It was Leonardo da Vinci. Gets you another 10 points, bringing you up to 20. What is the most common blood type in the world?
Dare.
Daring it across. Double daring it?
Double dare.
Double daring it, strike back.
Physical challenge.
Physical challenge. The answer we wanted, of course, was O positive. We have a physical challenge for you, so come on down here and take your physical challenge. You know when you have a bath, do you have a sponge?
No, not normally.
No?
Yeah.
Dear, well, you'll be used to this. This one we've called the sponge toss. We have a bucket here. Now, which one of you wants to catch the sponges?
Okay.
Okay, Georgia, come over here. What I want you to do is just put that bucket on your head, if you will. Can we bring on the sponges? Now, at home, I bet you were thinking, I bet they're going to be dry sponges, aren't they? But this is the Double Dare Snag. They're not dry sponges, they're wet sponges. So somebody's going to get a little messed up. I think it could be Georgia. So, what we require you to do is get 3 sponges in the bucket within 15 seconds for you to get your 40 points and control of the game. You know what you've got to do, Tom? Here we go. On your marks, get set, go. 15 seconds to play. We've got 1 in. We've got 2 in. We've got 3 in! What? Absolutely brilliant! With only 6 seconds gone, you have all 3 sponges in the bucket. Let's play some more Double Dare! Where is it planned that the 1988 Summer Olympic Games be held?
Seoul. Seoul. Seoul.
It is Seoul. A further 10 points. We'll add that to your score. If you had chromatophobia, what would you be afraid of? A, chrome car ornaments. B, chrysanthemums. C, colours.
C.
C. It is colours. Congratulations. That was a very good job. That was the right answer. Moving swiftly on. In which book would you find a man called Friday?
Robinson Crusoe.
It is. Correct. If you were in Rio de Janeiro looking for Sugarloaf, what would you be looking for?
Dare.
Daring it across.
Double dare.
Double daring it back.
Physical challenge.
A physical challenge, they quickly say. The answer, of course, was a mountain, Sugarloaf Mountain. Let's go for your next physical challenge. This is it. Walk in this direction. Now, have you ever thought of going in the construction business?
Not regularly, no.
Tom?
No.
Well, now's your chance to do this. We have here a tank, and it's full of building blocks. But they're in water, as you see. Now, all we need you to do is pick the building blocks out and stack them. All you need is to stack, alternately, 6 in a row. All right? Sounds easy. Here's the snag. Let's bring in the mechanical arm. These are our mechanical arms. 6 in a row in 30 seconds will get you 40 points. But more importantly, we'll get you control of the game. You know what you've got to do? Either side, then. So if you stack them in the front there. On your marks. Get set, double dare. And we've got 1 out. Oh, we've got 2. Hold it. George, you've got to put it on top. 25 seconds gone. You've got plenty of time. 3 done. Just only 20 seconds left. We've got 4. We've got... Oh, no, we haven't. Go again. Go again. Yes, we got it. We got it. With 7 seconds remaining, they have all 6 blocks stacked. They get 40 points, taking them to 130 points, but more importantly, they get control of the game. Let's play some more Double Dare! What can I say? Georgia and Tom, you're really doing well. That's the second physical challenge you've completed. You now have, as I said, 130 points. Here's your next question. 32 degrees Fahrenheit equals how many degrees Celsius?
0.
It does. Well done. Good one. Which of the following is not a real place? Is it A, Abu Dhabi, B, Konoshina, C, Timbuktu?
Timbuktu.
Quickly, I need an answer.
Dare.
Daring it across. Quickly.
Abu Dhabi.
Oh, unfortunately it isn't. It's the incorrect answer. The correct answer was Kirashina. If you lose control of the game, it goes over the other side. Next question. Here we go. The story of the Von Trapp family singers was made into what hit musical film?
Dare.
Daring it across.
Double dare.
Double daring it back.
Physical challenge.
Physical challenge. I'm sure you all knew it was, yes, the Von Trapp family from The Sound of Music. Now, physical challenge time. Let's go for our next physical challenge. Come on down in this direction, you two. The terror's really been put through their paces at the moment. Now, this particular game is called Ear Egg. Do you like eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Of course you do. Can we bring on the eggs? There we go. Now, we've got a lot of these eggs, and what we want you to do is place them between your ears. Yes, you've got to get very close for this. So, Georgia, get close. You've got to walk across, and you've got to drop them into the bowl, all right? You've got to get 2 eggs in the bowl in 30 seconds. If you drop the egg, you've got to go back to the start and start again. You know what you've got to do? On your marks, get set, go. And they drop on. One on the floor. What a cracking break that was. And no, they've lost that. Back to the start, back to the start. 20 seconds remaining, and they've not got one in the bowl yet. Don't hold it. Georgia, don't hold it. Into there. We've got one in. We've got one in. We've got one in. Got 10. Congratulations. You managed your 2 eggs, and you get your 40 points, taking you up to 200 points. Let's play some more Double Dare. Oh, we ended on a physical challenge, and as we look at the scoreboards, there is no doubt about it, the Twickenham Terrors have 200 points and are well in the lead. Let me just say at this point, Torbay turkeys, do not worry about this. I promise you, anything can happen in round 2 of Double Dare. As you know, all the questions are worth double the points, and that also decides who goes on that obstacle course to win those 8 great prizes. So join us in a couple of moments for Double Dare.
Seems that everything is changing.
found Elisa Fiorello. Who found who? I might actually, my affections may be changing from Demi Moore, you know, actually.
Oh, you think the old Elisa?
No, I know, maybe not.
I like that man in the chair by the camera, the big one. I think he looked rather nice. Now, you've been busy making notes, haven't you?
Yes, and I'm not going to reveal anything, but Eddie and Sid, beware on Double Dare.
Yes, of course, yes.
Very good. On Boxing Day, you're going to slaughter them.
I am. Well, me and Jonathan, anyway.
Celebrity Double Dare. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
Good luck on that. Good
Well,
luck. Would you like to see the next bit?
You'll be able to pick up some more tips in part 2.
Oh,
right,
great.
So if you get your pen at the ready there.
This is the really splurgy, mucky bit now. So
part 2 of
you want to watch
Double
it over
Dare.
there.
Welcome back to round 2 of Double Dare, where all the questions are worth double the points, and we decide who's going on that obstacle course. But before any of that happens, we have a round 2 starter. And this particular round 2 starter is one of my favourites. We call it Top Gum. You see, the girls here have containers, and these containers are full of bubble gum. What we require them to do is chew up one piece of gum. You must chew it up like so. Then you walk across to your partner, and you stick it onto his goggles, but the Double Dare snag here is you mustn't use your hands. All right? So, you come back, you chew up 2 pieces, one over one eye, the other over the other eye. This is a round 2 starter. Whoever does this gets control of round 2. On your marks, get set, go. No, chew up one first, chew it up, get it chewed up. Yes, it must be chewed up. It must be gungy and gungy so you can stick it on the goggle. Have we got it chewed up? Have we got it chewed up? We'll stick it. Don't use your hand. You've got one on. Go back to the start and chew up another piece. Go back to the start. Chew up another piece. Chew up another piece. And quickly, you can shout them on. They're getting encouragement. No, we've got one more. You take your 20 points. You take your 20 points, but more importantly, you have control of round 2. Let's play Double Dare. Turkeys, congratulations. You now get, if you see on your scoreboard, your 20 points. You're off the board. Here's your next question. Remember, they're worth double the points. Grammatically speaking, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers is an example of A, alliteration, B, assonance, C, nuisance. Or you can dare them. Quickly.
Go on. A.
Yes, it is. Alliteration. You get your 20 points. In computer language, what does RAM stand for?
Random. Dare.
Daring it across.
Double Dare.
Double daring it back.
Physical challenge. No, it doesn't stand for that.
No, it doesn't stand for that. It stands for random access memory. Now, stepping down over here with me. We've got a game and a half for you now on this particular physical challenge. Come on this side. That's right. Come on this side. Now, this particular challenge is called the channel funnel. Now, are you good at measuring in the kitchen?
No, I'm not usually in the kitchen.
What about you?
No, not really.
Well, Vicky, now's your chance. Let's bring on the rice. This is what we want you to do. We have here a funnel. Who wants to delve in with the funnel? Which one of you is going to do that? Okay. You delve in with the funnel like that, Matthew. Yeah. And then you have to run across to your partner, right? Who takes it, with the rice still in it, hopefully, and puts it into this container here. You need to fill the rice up to the line. So your cuppeth overfloweth, as they say. You have 15 seconds in which to do this. Here we go. Torbay turkeys, on your marks, get set, go. And we're away. And we've got the rice. No, come on there, come on there. You must hand it over to her. No, hold that, you take the funnel, hand it back, hand it back. Hand it back, quickly. Yeah, we've done it. We've done it, we've lost it. Yeah. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes, Matthew. Deserve that push. Get control of the game. Let's play some more Double Dare. Next question. We're moving swiftly on. Here we go. The mean surface temperature recorded on Mars is A, minus 23 degrees centigrade. B, minus 68 degrees. C, minus 145 degrees.
Minus 68.
Minus 68 is incorrect. The answer we wanted was minus 23 degrees. They lose control, it goes over to the Twickenham Terrors. What's the central area of a hurricane called?
Dare.
Daring it across.
Double dare.
Double daring it back.
Physical challenge.
The answer was the eye. Down here for our physical challenge. This is certainly one of those physical challenges. But coming down here, it's called Up You Go. Now, let us bring on our space age equipment here. Now, what we want you to do is sit back to back, okay? Sit back to back and put the helmets on. That's it. That's it. Move further across there. Place the helmets on your head. Now, Georgia and Tom, it would be easy for you to stand up now, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Of course it would. But we're going to make this a little difficult for you. Here we have 3 Knickerbocker Glories. We're going to place them on the plywood, like so. We will place all 3 containers on the plywood. You have to stand up in 20 seconds without dropping one of the Knickerbocker Glories. You understand what you've got to do?
Yep.
Tom?
Yep.
All right, here we go. On your marks, get set, go. And they're shouting at each other. They're doing well at the moment. They're doing very well at the moment. They're up. Yes! Whoa! Absolutely brilliant. You get your 80 points, and that takes you up to 280. They get control of the game. Let's play some more Double Dare. That sound means the end of round 2, as you know. And you only have to look at the scoreboards to see that the Twickenham Terrors have stolen the lead with 280 points and are this week's champions. You know, Georgia and Tom, what is it? It's obstacle time. You looking forward to that?
Yeah.
Well, we'll watch you go around in a couple of seconds. But what can I say? Torbay Turkish, you played exceptionally well, 120 points. But, like you know, nobody goes home empty-handed on Double Dare, do they?
No.
Have you enjoyed yourself as well?
Yes, thanks.
Good, I'm glad you've had a good morning. Nick, tell them what prizes they'll take home with them this morning.
Don't be alarmed. It's your own Double Dare clock. Dice to see you, dice, with the scintillating selection of board games. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. Yes, 5. 5 what? Oh, 5 LPs. And, of course, you take home your Double Dare T-shirt and trainers.
Our Double Dare winners are here at the start of our obstacle course, the Twickenham Terrors. All ready to play, Tom?
Yep.
Are you ready for it, Georgia?
Yep.
Good luck. Obstacle number 1 is the mouthwash. You open wide. You go through the toothpaste, around the gums, down the gullet, to the flag, and you'll win this.
A record voucher to help you build up your collection of record vouchers, or even records.
Obstacle 2 is the bridge. You have to climb up the wavy ladder. You scramble across the bridge. You come sliding down the slide. You pick the flag up, and you'll win this.
This selection of best-selling paperbacks will provide many happy hours of bedtime reading, torch not included.
Obstacle number 3 is a mystery box. To reveal the contents of the box, you pull this cord, and in the contents, you'll find the flag. Get the flag in order to win this.
A game for all the family, which will keep you amused during the long winter nights.
Obstacle number 4 is the washing line. Burst the balloons, find the flag, and you'll win this.
Create your own designs with this high-tech designer kit.
Obstacle number 5 is the garden centre. Find the flag, which is hidden under one of these giant sunflowers, and you'll take this prize home with you.
It's not a pet snake, but it's an adder. Yes, your very own totally totalizing calculator.
Obstacle number 6 is Philip's Party Dip. These are all dips left over at Philip's Party. There is a blue dip, a red dip, a green dip, a yellow dip. Dip your hand in there, get the flag, and you'll win this.
A personal cassette player to give a whole new meaning to music and movement.
Obstacle number 7 is the swamp. It's eerie, it's dark. You have to crawl your way through it. Collect the flag in order to win this.
Wow! You're sure to turn heads when you wear your new jeans and jacket.
Obstacle number 8 is the burger bar. You'll need a lot of bottle for this. What you do is pull this lever here, and you'll get some tomato relish on your burger. Go under each of the sauce bottles, pull the lever, and you'll get Thousand Island. corn relish too, and you'll take this prize home with you.
Create a masterpiece or compose your own hit with this stylish electric keyboard.
Our Double Dare winners are at the start of our obstacle course. Georgia, are you ready?
Yeah.
Tom, are you ready?
Yeah.
Audience, get ready to cheer them on. They have 60 seconds to get round all 8 obstacles. On your marks, get set, go! And then move them out. Move them out. They go sliding through. Get the flag. Get it. You're on. Time they're away. They're already off the wavy ladder, which is quite a remark. The balloons are going through. We've got through it. We've got down there. We're well on. We've onto the mystery box. We're onto the mystery box. It's very quick this morning. Very quick. And they're pulling it. Nothing's happened. It has now. It's there. They've got it. To the balloons. We're 40 seconds. We're well in. They've got the hat pins. The balloons are going now. The balloons are going and they've got it. They've got into the swan. I have gone then. I've fallen as they've gone to the swan. But we've got the relic. We're looking now for the relic. To the first one. We've got it. We've got some guns. We've got some guns. We've got the tomato. We've got them all over the place. We've got... We have got it. We have got it. What a good job. Nick, tell them what they've won.
The record vouchers, the books, the bagatelle, the designer kit, the calculator, the triangular cassette player, the jeans and jacket, and the electric organ.
Wow! Tom! How do you feel, Tom?
Exhausted.
Exhausted? What about you, Georgia?
Bit dirty.
No, you're not. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
We hope you did at home. Join us next week when we'll have 4 brand new players playing the greatest game show on television, Double Dare!
Have you ever seen anybody fall over so much in your whole life? You ready for this? Were you watching last week? It's live line time. My heart is going 10 to the dozen here. This bit frightens the living daylights out of me. We've got a dialing tone. There we are. It's dialed. So, let's try and build up the tension here just a little bit. Is your phone about to ring? If it does within the next 2 or 3 seconds, then there is a possibility that it could be me at the end of it. And it's ringing. Who's on the end today?
First to 9.
Hello there. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Would that be Angela? No, Andrea.
Yeah?
Andrea, hello. Do you know who this is?
Yeah.
It's Philip Schofield from Going Live.
Hello?
You're live on the television.
Oh, my God.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Nice and composed. Good. We had a picture of you on the telly there for a second, so we've shown all your mates, you know, that it is actually you, Andrea Parry.
Oh, my God.
What part of the country are you in?
Kent, Raynham.
In Raynham in Kent. Terrific. Now then, do you know why we're calling?
No.
Right. Your grandmother, Jessie Lee, wrote to us and told us all about an operation that you've just had.
Yeah.
And we thought, first of all, we'd quite like to know what it was, because it sounds to me like you have made the most remarkable recovery and are an inspiration to anyone else who's about to go into hospital. What did you have done?
I had a valvotomy done.
What does that mean?
They repaired my heart valve.
Yeah. How old are you, Andrea?
I'm 14.
Right. How long were you in hospital for?
About a week.
So it's quite a serious operation, but in actual fact you were home quite quickly, weren't you?
Yeah.
Now then, you are back to doing all sorts of activities again now, aren't you?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Trampolining, ice skating, gymnastics, weight training.
But that's unbelievable. For someone who's just had a heart operation, that is incredible.
I know.
What are you going on to do? I mean, are you sort of building it up slowly in stages, or are you doing it sort of quite quickly now?
I'm building it up in stages.
So it's nice and slow.
Yeah.
Well, we wish you the very best of luck. I personally think you're absolutely brilliant, and so does everyone else here as well.
Thank you.
And what we thought we'd present you with is, can you see your telly from where you are?
Yeah.
Can you? Right, can you see that?
Yeah.
That's the Going Live scroll, one of our very super-duper exclusive Going Live scrolls, which Sarah has signed, and I have signed as well. And you can have a word with your granny now, who sorted it all out.
Thank you.
OK, Andrea, congratulations, well done. And thank you very much indeed for being such a super live line.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Now, of course, if you would like to get someone done on the telly, on Live Line, drop us a line, tell us all the information. Of course, it can be as outrageous or as silly as you want, or something like that, where someone's been particularly brave. Now, I think, personally, television is made up of moments, especially live telly. And that was a moment there, a nice moment. And Sarah is about to start a whole string of really fabulous moments.